Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and it's Monday evening local time here, for some already maybe Tuesday, so welcome everyone. And yeah, we go fly again. Now, sorry for my voice and coughing stuff, but I'm really sick at the moment. Was all that also that the whole weekend, so my excuse for the coughing and other things. So today we fly from Medan in Indonesia to Batam in Indonesia with the Citilink livery and the Fenix A320. Tomorrow we fly the fly-by-wire. And I see that Knight at Night is already here in the chat, so good evening Knight, good evening mate. Hope you are doing well, and a very good evening to you. Also Mark, hello. Welcome Mark, hope you are doing fine mate, and greetings to Hungary. And yes, live. Yeah, it's a 1 hour and 34 minute flight for tonight. I extended a little bit, but I just saw that the runways changed, so the wind changed, so we will depart from a runway 23 instead of, what was that other one, 05. So we go to 23, and the arrival is a 04 instead of a 22, just because of the wind direction. So we have ILS now for our arrival. So for the people that fly with me, departure airport runway is 23 and arrival is a 04. Mark, nice livery, thank you. Yep, that's why I chose it. It's a very nice livery. Tomorrow we fly another one, I think the basic one, but still that is fine as well. And so let's start up everything. I was actually looking for another program that I don't find. Alright, here it is.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Okay.
So we go to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
We'll do that. So first thing that we need to do, I will turn on the webcam, but don't freak out. Alright, external power on. We have batteries 1 and 2, and we have also the fuel pumps. The navigation lights, and then exit emergency light on as well. We go to the address 1, 2 and 3. And there we go.
Do you want a board crew? Pilot's boarding starting.
Ground control on. What else we have? That's it for now. Okay. QNH is already set, and we go to our MCDU. We go to the init page, init request. There we go. IRS init, and we go align that thing. So
crew boarding starting.
Okay. Flight number for tonight is CTV Charlie Tango Victor, and then we have 923. Then we go to the coast index. The coast index is 60. And cruising altitude is 370.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks.
Kevin Davis, a good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand, and Davey, Mark, and Knight at Night. Our local time here is
Your crew has boarded.
8:06.
Passengers boarding starting.
So very good morning, Carmen. Hope you are doing fine. So there is a time change in your place. So welcome, welcome. So 1 hour forward. Nice. All right. So this is in. You can also put the wind in. Request. Next phase. And then we wait until we can put that in. Now we have a little issue with the flight plan on arrival. We'll see how that will go. Yours, Skalkens, hello, good morning and good evening. So welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And thank you for joining. Hope you had a great weekend also, Carmen. I hope you had a great weekend. Okay, so departure is runway 23. Clear at night. If you can hear me, change runway to 23 instead of 05. And then we go to Dude 1B.
Good morning. Thank you. Hello.
I will put that in the departure or in the chat. So runway 23. And the sit is Dude 1B. Then we go to the arrival. Arrival is runway 04. So we have ILS on 04. And then we go to Batam to C. And insert that. We go to our plan. And then we check that. Everything will be fine until we do the approach. So we go to Bova. And we go to Amabis. Just to make a better turn. And we go to Benba. And then insert that. Alright, so we can continue. Kevin, it's very cold today, 11 degrees and the expected high in Christchurch. Tomorrow we are getting a rain. Oh, not nice, not nice. That's getting a winter time, so alright. And Mark, I'm happy that it's finally live. Alright, nice to hear. Yoris, David, did you catch a cold? Yes. So I'm sitting here with a cold and a bit of fever. No, yesterday it was even worse. So, and Karin, Yoris, his name is spelled David, not David. Alright, so we have a little thing here. That I need to check out. And Karen, hope it's not from your I think you mean son. Yeah, son. Okay. Well, yeah, everyone was sick here, so I was already expecting that. Okay, not yeah, feeling better. Not really. It's a bit better than yesterday, but there are still some periods So you will hear that during the stream, coughing and stuff. So it's not really fun, but well, we do our best. Look, Knight, I put the runway, departure runway already in chat, so runway at 23, and the SID is due 1B. And for the arrival it's 04 instead of 22. So actually I need to go from this one. I will doing my approach a little bit different. Maybe we can go from Wimm, and I can delete all the other things. Otherwise it will be a mess. So Wimm, and then GB, will clear that GB. Also SG. Then 146D can delete as well. And then we have 146N, can delete that as well. Also BTM, I believe. And then we can put in GitLM. GitLM. So the next one that we have then is CF04, that's this one. FF04, and then everything is in, I believe. Insert tab. Carmen and Kultov let us know that the stream will be cancelled if you weren't well, but stay strong and hope you get better soon. I hope that too, because tomorrow morning I need to go somewhere, and that's otherwise it will be hard to do. So I hope I get better tomorrow morning. Kevin, I have seen to Batam, Indonesia. Oh, you have been to there already, so that's nice, mate. How is it there? Because I was never there before. Yours, Kevin, they had to make a note in Discord. Hope you are well, kind of night. From Carwin, and okay, yours to Carwin. Or Carwin to yours. Alright, so we are missing that corner here a little bit. Alright, so we continue. Cruising altitude is 370. There we go. Turn this on. And that up as well. It seems that we don't get any fuel today. I think I can restart GSX. Something is wrong here. Okay, now we can just go over on the EFB, sorry. Kevin, Batam, Indonesia is okay, but the traffic is mad as crazy. People beep horns randomly at people. So it's a very busy place. Well, I think that's everywhere where it's very busy like that. Also, if I go to Manila, it's like that. I think also places in China, it's yeah, the same. So we just load instantly, load the aircraft. There we go. And then we go to the other page, this one actually. what I need. Like we
Hi
can
guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
okay. She's there with a load sheet. I'm carrying lots of food there, but not... Okay. Lots of food there, but hot, and it's cheaper than Singapore. Alright. Yoris, Davey, you should disinfect yourself. Peter DR, I recommend Rush 4. 10 is, let's say, Irish whiskey. Well, I don't think that's a good idea right now. Then I will be getting sweating even more. So packs on, and we can turn that on. Okay, so 86.4. Can also calculate this. In the meantime, 86 or 68.4. 68.4 slash 28.4. And then we go right here, incorrect format with that, because that's the flap setting, and just on the right rug page, sorry, 68.4 again, and then 28.4. There we go. Block fuel is 8. Let's say 9.0. Calculate. Brian, hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. En goedenavond Brian, sorry. Ik zal in het Nederlands praten met jou. Goedenavond Brian, hoop je... Dit is een beetje moeilijk. Ik hoop dat alles goed gaat met jou. Ik heb je foto's gezien op Instagram en die waren heel mooi. En dank je. Good night. After Dude 1. Right. So that is a sit. And so the sit will go to Bulva. I will check my flight plan here. So the sit actually goes to Bulva. Where is that? Seems everything is different. But I did. Hey Bing. Kerning. I don't have that on my plan. It's a little bit messed up, it seems. As it don't go where we go, Bulva. So actually the sits should end at Bulva. The next is Nabix. Mabix, that's the next one, and from there we go to Denba. That should be in. So I have Bulva, and then we have Mabix. That's what I put in manually, and then you have Benba, and that's it's normally already in. It gives you 2 hours plus flight time. That's not correct. Normally 1 hour and 33, 4 something. So I fly to Bulva, and then Mabix I put manually in, and then you go to Benba, and that is should be fine. Now it's okay. All right. Kevin, I was driving
Ladies and
yesterday.
gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items
I
in
will
our
read it
overhead
after.
compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Okay, so 2/up 0.0, so we get that right here. We put it right here. So, Karin, you were driving yesterday and saw a car accident, and one red car was on top of the other, one like he drove on top of the roof, and it was on a slope of the car. Okay, that's not nice. And Karin, now it's okay. And Karin, it was so dangerous. Yeah, I can believe that. So our flag stamp is 58, and then our VSPs are 147, 149, and 151. So 147 for V1, 149 for VR, and 151 for V2. So that is set. Now with that other add-on, my doors are open and stay open, so I need to manually close them. So we go back here. We'll do that right now, before we forget. So doors, it can be closed. And Kevin in school holiday, his school holiday here in New Zealand, so I put bowling on hold till the 11th of October. Okay, so that's around 2-3 weeks. Alright. So we will have no results then in the coming weeks. Okay, next what we do is starting the APU. And there we go, and then no smoking sign on auto and seatbelt signs on. Now today we don't hear Vera, I put her on silent. So last Q&A check, that's okay. So everything is in, and then we wait for Knight at night until he is ready. Our transponder is on, and we can also set our radar. Brian, met me is alles goed? Oké, dat is heel goed om te horen. Ik ben blij te horen dat alles goed gaat met jou. Ben je nog naar de luchthaven geweest?
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we cleared to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. All packs on board. APU is started. APU bleed on. Then we can turn on our beacon light. Kevin, I'm trying to see what they are saying in English translation. Yeah, Kevin, sometimes I speak my language together with Brian, because Brian, he speaks Flemish or Dutch. So, and I was asking him if he was going to the airport lately. So this is the Payware airport here in Medan, Indonesia. It's a Payware airport. Also our arrival is Payware. So this is how it looks inside. It's not a big airport, but it's big enough. I currently never been to Brussels, so well, you need to visit Brussels one time, but put that on the bottom of your list. There are more beautiful places in the world than Brussels. My excuse. I think you will be bored here in Brussels, for sure. Okay, let's ask for GSX and push back. Mark, Brussels Airlines, Red Devils.
Hello, Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Yes, the Red Devils is nice, but there are some others as well. The Tomorrowland livery, the Tintin livery are also nice. The Smurfs livery also. Yeah, there's some nice liveries. My favorite is actually the Tomorrowland livery.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
And also the Smurfs is very nice. Mark, what do you mean?
Locking gear.
So they are locking the gear, and then me to Brussels Airlines Tomorrowland is your favorite. Okay. Well, for me as well. Brussels Airlines Tomorrowland livery. Very nice one. So we go with the tail to the left. And we will dismiss the shocks on the GPU.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So all engines clear, and we can start. Ignition on. And we can start engine number 2, the right one. Now there is, I think, one issue with the Fenix and our pilot's life that we use. This is a pilot's life that we use, and my previous flight I got a 97 because I was speeding on taxi out, and I think it's every time the same with the Fenix. So we will test it out today. I will not go as slowly as possible, and let's see if we still have that 30 knots limit penalty. So, and if you see, for today I need one more flight, and then we will have the next rank, the senior first officer. So that's after this flight we will have that if we don't crash. So So engine 1 is or 2 is started
Set
already.
parking brakes.
And then we can set the parking brake. And we start engine number
Waiting
1.
for confirmation for good engine start.
And we confirm a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
That night you did the flight yesterday. Well, me too, but I did it on offline. I just put it on.
Ground Super Green 1234.
And
Oscar request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
yeah, just let it fly. Because it was 2 hours and 30 minutes or something, the flight. Yeah, I just let it do everything what it needed to do. But I got the speeding thing penalty on the
Unlocking gear.
Runway 23 using
On
taxiway
taxi
Alpha
out,
Super
actually.
Green 1234.
So we have also the engines are spoiling up when it's lifted. Now it's okay. Why we need to go that way?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
So my next rank is then the senior first officer. And then we need 5,000 experience points more, and then we get captain, I think. En good night, how was your flight? Brian, ik ga pas volgende week een vliegtuig spotten. Right. Misschien kom ik je er nog wel tegen. Okay, brake fans on. We put that on max. We set our flaps to, what was that, 2, I believe. Our spoilers armed. Engine number 1 is ready. Ignition off. I will check the spoilers once again. Yeah, it's 2. 92 score, you think? Well, I have a 93. Oh, 97, sorry. But 92 is already a nice weight. In the beginning I had also even lower scores than that. So, but it's already good. So I will line up. Let's see that at night your livery looks maya for me. No, it's a green, white, green, blue livery. I like it. Mark, the next flight. So our next flight is also in India or Indonesia. Sorry. That's our next flight as well. Set the parking brake and wait for Knight at night. He's pushing back. So tomorrow we have now we fly for Citilink. Mark, Citilink, that's a company where we fly, or the airline where we fly for. We do some flights, 4 or 5 flights or something with this company, and then we switch over to another one, maybe back to Europe, and we'll see. But I have no clue what we do then. And so our next flight, so the flight for tomorrow, if everything goes well, is actually from Jakarta to Singapore. That is the flight for tomorrow. We do that with the fly-by-wire, and then Wednesday we have another flight, and we do that with the A320, no, A330 from Headwind, and then we fly from Batam to Medan or something. But that's for Wednesday. The rest is not made yet. Marco, nice, thank you. No problem. Clock Knight is almost ready. When he is parked behind me, then we can continue. And then Knight applied for a new job last Saturday, but no reply until now. Normally you should have today, this morning, because it's Monday for you. So normally Monday you should have. In the weekend they don't do it. You don't get a reaction of it in the weekend days, but normally from Monday at 7 o'clock, 7:10 or something, then UTC is that. Then you will have a message from it. And Karen, I'm looking for a job, but I hardly see any that suits me as full time. It's sometimes it's hard to find the real thing that fits you. So it can take a while, but don't give up. Don't give up. And Karen, I like wings that are short, like this, rather than the bandit wing. Oh yeah, but yeah, those are the bigger planes then. Sorry for coughing. So cabin and check, takeoff config test. You need to do that. That's done. Taxi lights, maybe we can turn that on. And then APU bleed off, master switch off. Just put the strobe on auto. Karen, like the Ryanair banding. Oh yeah, and those wings are quite big, and also with how do you call them? But on my latest video you can see that the nice lines that they make on arrival with the 737s, and you don't see that with the A320s. So well, already a taxi to runway 22, I believe it is. And then, because I will do it very slowly, otherwise I get penalty points again. That's 2-3. Okay, now it's ready. So there we go. Taxi to 2-3. Karen Davis, I will go to Crashers Airport and take pictures of planes and post on Discord. Okay, thank you very much, mate. That's always nice, and you can hear the ATR flying over. Right, 2-3, yeah. When I made the flight planning, it was the other runway or other side. But you know, I make it pretty early. And then the wind can change. So we take 2-3 now. It's 10 knots that I'm taxiing. I try to stay around that, and we'll see if we get a penalty for taxiing out and that we go over a maximum speed of 30 knots. So this is 10 knots. Now with the 737, I didn't have any problems with it, but it seems with the Fenix that we have a little issue with that. And Mr. Joe is not awake. Is there also a time change at this place, or is that later? Karen, do you know that? We'll take to the right here. Still 10 knots. Normally it's 25, I believe, the maximum speed. A little bit more power. So 1 hour and 34 minutes flight today. Normally if you go the original route that you take of plan that they give you, it's 1 hour and 4 minutes, but I extended it a little bit. And that's actually that we depart from the older way and then go first to the top and then just go around and flying instead of flying directly in the good direction. So this is 11 knots. Almost on the end. So 2 times Fenix today. I'm flying the Fenix. Also Knight at Night is flying the Fenix A320. And tomorrow I will fly the Flava Wire. And then Wednesday we'll fly the Headwind A330. And on Thursday there is also a flight, but not on Friday. And I really hope that I'm on Friday clean, completely clean again, that there is nothing from sickness anymore. So we're all short here. Unprepared aircraft.
Tower Super Green 1234 ready for departing straight out at runway 23.
Super Green 1234, QNH 29er, decimal 80 wind 210 at 6. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Cleared for takeoff runway 23 Super Green 1234.
Okay, so we line up. And then Knight Night sim update is on Thursday. Okay. Always tricky. After a sim update or the other update, how is that called? You have a sim update and you have a world update. So hopefully I get it on time and everything works as normal or even better. So thank you for the information, Knight. So we line up and give a little bit of space to Knight. So the maximum speed that we got here is 13 knots. We stop, set barking brake. Carvin, tomorrow crash course 9 degrees with rain, strong southwester, nice evening in the afternoon. Thursday 14 degrees and Friday 17 degrees. Okay, today now it's 15 degrees right here. Now it's already quarter before 10 in the evening. It's already dark. 15 degrees. Until tomorrow it will be okay, and then it will start raining again, I believe. Truck Knight is lined up behind me, so we wait until it's magic word and then we can go. When I came back in this A320, I felt that the 737 maybe is more for me. Karen, no Joe Trimboli? No, I think he's still asleep. He will show up maybe later. But at this moment, no visual on him. Glide Knight done and ready. Okay, so Glide Knight is done and ready. And then there we go, guys. 1 and a 2 and a 3 parking brake off. We set our clock. And there we go. Hope I didn't forget anything. Maybe my parking brake. I pushed it, that's all. So we use a flag stamp today, no toga. Karin, good luck to Guided Night, and David, thank you very much, Karin.
Thrust set, 100 knots.
Checked.
She was a bit late.
V1. Rotate.
Thank you. Rotate.
Positive climb.
Gear up. Okay, so it's a little bit foggy. What's V1? Good question. No, it's not visual one. We'll come after to that. We go to climb. There we go, and stay there. To make our turn.
Super Green 1234. Leaving
Flaps
my
1.
airspace frequency change approved.
Tower Super Green 123 for frequency change. Approach Super Green 1234 is type Airbus 5 miles southwest of Polonia, 2,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Super Green 123, 4 approach. Squawk Tree 131.
And then we go to flaps.
Squawk Tree
Retracted.
131 Super Green 1234.
We can turn off our lights here. Runway lights can go off, and take off lights, taxi lights off as well. Coming okay, here is Scotland, Velocity V2, yeah. Mark, good engine sound, retro. Now the engine sounds are not the best in this one, or not the loudest, I need to say. If you go here, you don't hear barely any engine sound. On this side is a bit more. The Guided Night is right here. And we climb to 10,000 feet. Before 10,000 feet our landing lights need to be off. So we keep it on around 9,000, we turn it off. And Mark, Neo engine sound best, yes. The Neo is the best sounds. Also the PMDG sounds are a bit nicer. You hear them more in the cockpit. But there are new engines coming for the Fenix, and it's delayed. the part 2 of the update. So we had already part 1 of the update from the Phoenix. I was just reading that the part 2 that comes, I think in September, but it is delayed. It will come in October.
Going to 121.2 Super Green 1234.
I believe. I need to check it again.
Jakarta Center, Super Green
8,000 feet.
123 for 7,900 feet.
QNH check.
Super Green 123 for Jakarta Center QNH to 9.79er. Continue as planned.
Now my landings will be not so smooth as last week. 9,000 feet, landing lights off. Because I found out that it's working better with the yoke than with the joystick. John, greetings to everyone. Hope all is well. Thank you, John. Hope you are doing fine as well. Very good morning to you. So, thanks for joining. I'm sorry for the coughing. So Citilink is actually, or was part of QUADRANT Indonesia. It's a low-cost company like Ryanair, Jet Air. What is that other one? Already forgot. Wizz Air. So, but now they have an own registration. In the beginning they were flying under the registration from QUADRANT. And like at night we don't have Peter with us tonight. No. And yours is hi John. 6 minutes in the air. 10,000 feet restriction. Let me turn off our seatbelt sign. And at night I'm flying Air Asia Lombok livery. Yeah. Unfortunately we cannot see that. It's always Egypt Air that shows for you. But I hope one day they will fix that. Well, I think this is a very nice livery. We have also the cabin that is modeled, I believe. Speed limit exceeded. Really? So we got a bad flight today. That's the problem if you have a restriction on 10,000 feet. So ready to leave. So this is our cabin. And that's how it looks. Unfortunately the seats are not colored, but and also this looks a bit odd. And tonight you can see it in the screenshots. Alright, I will check the screenshots. Okay, Air Asia with the red tail. Thank you very much, Knight. Nice, nice. Here is how you go into the cabin. We will just walk through the door, can open the door, and then we can go right here. And the Phoenix is very easy to do. But the other things that I have here that are all views that are pre-mapped. So once I go to the window, and then can I use CTRL and Alt, and then I put a number in, and then let's say we want this view, and then you can just put in CTRL Alt and then a number, those three at the same time, and then you save this view. That usually when you get a job into APL, you receive an email, right? No. I will change my
Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 141.
Okay. So this is a pilot's life. You just need to go
Now.
to
Checked.
job market, and I cannot show you now because I don't have offers. Normally, if you get offers or you apply for one, if there is one accepted, you will get that in your inbox. If there is one accepted, or 2 or 3 or 5, but all the others you will not have in your inbox. Only when it's accepted, you will get one in your inbox. But you just need to check here which one is accepted and which is rejected, and then you can choose here. But don't wait for your mail in the inbox. Just go to job market and see if there is something rejected or accepted. Here is thanks Dave, no problem, mate. So I will have a very bad flight today. Okay, the night still behind me, and on the same route as me, so that's good. And we see some hills. Now you will also see that we don't see the green bar, and that is just because on top of your screen you normally have a green bar to see follow the progress. Now we're flying that way, and actually we need to go that way. That's why there is no green bar. Once we pass this point again, because we make a turn here, and then we will go back to this airport, to Singapore, and then you will see the green bar once we pass here again. This is our flight for today. So it's a small island, I believe, or where we fly to. Batam. So here is Singapore, and it's actually next to Singapore where we fly to Batam. So my ground spoilers are still armed, and I need to go off. Company message, brake fan can go off as well. Let me check that the speed limit exceed. We clear that. Then we go to MCDU, then we go to add to, and then we go right here. We go to the messages, load sheet, accept. And that message is cleared as well. Right now, all 5 jobs were rejected. Oh, okay. And what airlines did you apply for? But you also got automatic offers, yeah? You have also 5 automatic offers. You can also choose from them. But always, if you apply for, especially in the beginning, if you apply for an airline, don't go for the 5-star. Behind the airlines you see 5 stars or 4 star or 3 stars. You go to the job market, you see the stars. You know, if you are a beginner, never apply for 4 or 5 stars, because you will never get accepted, because your rating is maybe good enough, but you're just a starting officer. So Brian, ik ga nu slapen, want morgen moet gaan werken tot morgen badje. Brian, slaap wel maat, en ja, een plezante dag morgen. Have fun. En ja, misschien tot morgen. Morgen is er een andere stream, en dan horen we elkaar daar wel. So, slaap wel Brian, en zie je morgen. Good night, EasyJet, Eurowings, Lufthansa, and Brussels Airlines, and TAP Portugal. Now, Brussels Airlines, TAP Portugal, they also didn't want me. Eurowings, that's normally alright. EasyJet, I don't know, but at least there are 3-star companies, except Portugal, I believe, and Lufthansa. But Eurowings is 3-star, Brussels Airlines is 3-star, so that should be good. Get that Aruba 1-star, what do you think? I don't think it's a good idea for Aruba. It's 1-star, no problem with that, but you need to check the flights as well. So if you go to Aruba, is there something in... Oh, what we did? Aruba Airlines, so 1-star. Then you need to go to your details, and then you can check the flights. Shortest flight 683, that's the shortest flight. And then the longest flight is 1709. So these are the routes that don't have much flights. So they fly the A321, but you still can fly the A320, no problem. But the shortest flight is 683. It's all the same flight, or just the reverse. Then you have one from 697. And then you have 732. And then you want to go to Jazeera. Well, we can check that as well. So in Jazeera is 1-star. So we go to distance, and we sort that 192 as the shortest. Okay, they have nice flights, so that's an option. All A320s, that's an option. So the shortest flight is 192, but then you have something between until 600-700 nautical miles. And the longest one is 2000, almost 400. But this is a better option. You have more choice of flights. So I will go for that one. So Mark, Kuwait, Jazeera, yes. Okay, 25,000 feet. Okay, tonight you will sign the contract. Okay. But always, if you check for the airlines, always check their distances, the routes that you have. Always check that, because like with Aruba, you don't have much choice. You have just 4 or 5 destinations. That's it, and then all quite long, because you're on the island. So always check the flights that they have available. Like at night, the flight to Africa, Europe, and they have short flights. Yep, I saw that. And A320, indeed. So that's the best option, I believe. And from there, in 7 days, you get new offers again. After, and then also you can yeah, just go for other companies, 5 other companies where you can apply for. So, but you need to wait now for 7 work days, and then you can do or resign again if you want, of course. Now I do that around every week, every 7 days that I resign, but that's just for the streaming purpose. For you, maybe it's not needed to do. So 20 minutes into the flight. You will sign for 5 flights. You mean 5 flights hour, 5 hours? Because otherwise the other one is 10 flights or something. But I think it's 5 hours that you mean. The contract for 5 hours. I take a worry free, because you never know what happens. Like when I'm sick and I cannot do it, or you have just 2 flights in a week, then you don't get the hours. And so last week I had my previous contract was a 5 hours flight, so flight time, but now I'm just worry free. Also at night, I just check your score, and it was actually a 94, so that's okay. And I just, but you were flying the 737, or did you fly the Fenix? It's registered as a 737. Now just wait on the taxi out. Watch your beacon light, and then on taxi in, also don't forget to turn off your landing light and stuff like that. So also the beacon light, taxi light, also your spoilers down. And so yeah, that are the small things. But all the rest was okay. Also your landing rate was okay, so that's good to see. Here is with medium haul, when you do the 5 hours, just 2 flights. Two flights. I don't get 5 hours with 2 flights, because my the time that I do, actually, but I do more the shorter flights. Let's say flight time 1 hour and 30 minutes. So then I need actually four flights, because it starts to count when you take off, I believe. And I can be wrong, but I do mostly around 1 hour and 30 minutes. So then we need 4 flights. Otherwise 3 flights is 1 hour and 4 hours and 30 minutes. So that's why I take worry free. Now it's only 10% and that you get
Ladies
more.
and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what our name is. And when you hit the like button, you are back from the house cleaning. Okay, welcome back, mate. And thank you for your like as well. So we have 10 likes at the moment, so thank you very much. So for next week or next company, we will go back to Europe or to the US. One of the two, or somewhere around. And then I will also go back to or try to go back to the 737. And then the week after we switch back to the Airbuses. And then it can be that we fly with Wizz Air, because I will apply again then for Wizz Air as well. But it depends who my who will accept me and what I pay. Yours, my flight contract was flights with 1100 nautical miles, plus minus 4-hour flights. Yeah, well, that's too long for me for the stream, at least. That's too long. So meantime we are at 35,000 feet or almost. So yeah, 4-hour flights for the stream, way too long for me. I just do 1 hour and 30-minute flights, sometimes a bit longer. Yesterday there was a flight, the special event, and I can show you my score. We go to my logbook. So this is my logbook. There's a flight from yesterday at the 97. If you go to the details here, we flew for 2 hours and 32 minutes. Block time was 2 hours and 51. Another a max ground speed of 30 knots. That's not possible. I lose 3 points for it. And that I was flying there with a Fenix, with the A320. Normally they said 737, but I want to prepare already with a Fenix. So I got that, and I was watching my speed, and I never was going over 20. And it says I got a penalty for that. But all the rest was okay. The landing was not so smooth. It was actually a very bad landing. You will see that today as well. It works just better for me with the 737. And today, yeah, we will yeah, gain the next rank. So next rank will be senior first officer. So now we are just first officer, and then we will be senior. So we will get a salary raise as well. We have now 54.76. So that will be 57 or something that we would get. And yours this week I choose for very short because of my personal schedule. Yeah. Well, like 1 hour and 30 minutes flights. 1 hour is also okay for me. But yeah, too long, no. But we will do a long haul later on, because there is one achievement that we need to get for 8 hours, I think. So during the winter time, when the conditions are outside very bad, then we will do an 8-hour flight somewhere. Carwin. Actually, I don't know who it is. Guys at night is that vitamins level. Alright. Hey, Carwin, Singapore Airlines A350 lands in Christchurch arrive 10:37 AM. Yeah. And Carwin, Singapore Airlines will come to Belgium as well in 2024. I think it's in April that they will start flying 4 times a week, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Thursday, and on Saturday they will fly to Belgium 4 times a week from 2024. I think it's April 6th. So we are at the vitamins level. I will get some vitamins and I hope they work. Kevin, you will look forward to that, of course. I hear always someone talking about Singapore Airlines in Christchurch, so yeah, I'm a bit jealous. And I'd like to see Singapore with passengers as well, with the A350. Because they will fly the A350, the 900 or the 930, what is that, to Brussels as well. So it's a very beautiful plane. So we will see that 4 times a week. That's very nice. Yeah, at night flight level was 37,000. You are over 8,000 now. Well, I'm on 37,000, but yeah, it shows always 1,000 higher. Because you are also at 38,453. But yeah, I don't know why that is, but yours is time for a drink, David. I will get it. I will take a drink, and we'll be back in 1 minute, guys. So thanks for watching, and see you in 1 minute. Don't throw it away. All right. See ya. Okay, I'm back. Okay, at night, let's see what's coming, the sim update and what it will fix. Okay, at night, Joris, okay, at night, or more trouble. That's also possible. Kevin says Singapore Airlines resumed their flight there in April 24, 4 times a week. The last time 3, 5 and 9 was there was 2003, but they intended to resume 2020. So it begins on April the 5th. Alright, thank you, Kevin. So, cheers. Okay. So we are cruising. We can go to our progress page. And there we need to put in our destination airport. So destination airport is with a double D and runway 04. Whiskey India Delta Delta 04. So that's 586 nautical miles. Oh, still far away. Why we still don't have anything on that top bar? Are we lost? No. Very nice piece of sound. Yeah, cheers. Thank you. And good night exactly at a Joris. Night, cheers. And Mark, cheers as well. Thank you. Good, 585. Yeah, but I think it will be even further. 594 now. 5. Okay. Maybe you will be right, Knight, because Simbrave gave me 1 hour and 33 minutes with this flight plan, I believe. No, I adjusted without. I will put it in Simbrave. Let's see what it will give. Export, copy, and I will try to do it in the Simbrave. Peter, goedenavond TV and Joris, good morning to Carwin, and Joe is not here yet. Good evening Eddie, Mark, hello all. Karin, hello Peter, goedenavond Matt. And I hope everything is fine with you. Paste, runway 23, no, and then 04, no, okay. Well, let's see what that will give. I need to check it earlier. Uh-oh. Knight, we have a little issue. Airtime 222. Shit. We're gonna do a direct to Mumbai now. Yeah, we do a direct to Mumbai right now. Yeah, we changed runway, that's why. I didn't put that in Simbrave to check. So that was departure 05, that was in Simbrave. At night, done, alright, so we turn and make it direct to Mumbai. So now That will save us just a tiny bit, because we needed to do that actually earlier, and we needed to go to Benba, and then now we lost a lot of time. So I extended actually my flight a bit with 30 minutes, but it seems that I extended now with 1 hour and 20 minutes accidentally. Sorry. That also means that we need to keep an eye on our fuel. So I hope we don't run out of fuel. Right at night. Can we do a direct to Benba? We go doing a direct to Benba. Let me know if you hear it, then we can do that at the same time. And we'll go from here to Benba. Peter, check your in the wait. I just need to have confirmation of Knight. We go to Benba direct. Okay, done. I will do that as well. Okay. And we save a little bit more. Peter, check AOF on the MCU. What I need to check there? And where is that? Because it's already too late, because we can just do a direct. Can we do a shortcut somewhere else? No, no shortcuts anymore. Right, now distance is decreasing, so I think we are following the correct route. Yeah. Yeah, we are on my route, but you know, I will show you what the route actually is. So with the departure there, and normally I will go here and then make actually a turn here. But I think I took this one, and that's way too far away. So I wanted to extend a bit and going this way instead of this way. I could also go this way, but I took this way with the previous, and I only came to here. But now with this one it came to here, and that way too far. Didn't notice that. So if we take this one, then we have all those options, so we can just go to the other side and then make it a week shorter, you know. But then we have only 1 hour, and that's why I took this one, the most far away. Look at night 600. Check. Where's progress page? 597 now. Yep. And Peter, on the flight plan page, lower right corner. EFOB 2.9. Does estimate fuel burn or something. Night, okay. 490 to top of descent. Yeah, where we could see that 490 to top of descent. Performance page, is that here? Yeah, 492. Okay. Now you are in front of me. And fuel on board. Okay. So I have 2009 left. I hope so. So yeah, it will be a little bit longer than I was planning actually, because we're flying it for 45 minutes already, and we are still not going. We still didn't pass our departure airport. So yeah. Okay, so it will be a long flight. Yesterday it was also 2 hours and 32 minutes, but of course I didn't do a live stream because I just put it on flying and then I was resting and then just did a landing. Right, fuel 8120 for you. Well, I have just below 6,000 kilograms, so you have plenty of fuel then. Well, actually yesterday I was not able to fly because nothing was working decent, and I was so sweating. I just prepared everything and took off and let it do until I needed to descend, and then I came back. Right, I always add 500 to 1000 kilo, just in case you make any surprises. Yeah. But you see, with me, you never know. So Citilink is from Indonesia, founded in 2001 as a group of a part of QUADRANT Indonesia. So QUADRANT they started Citilink, and they were flying under the same registration from QUADRANT until 2012 or something, and then they got their own registration, but it's still part of QUADRANT Indonesia. It's a low-cost company. So the base or the main hub is Surabaya, and the fleet size is 59 aircraft. Average age is 8.9 years old. So they have the ATR-72. They have 7 planes. Also the Airbus A320-200, the one that we are flying today, is 39 planes. And then also the A320neo, they have 10 in total. They have also the Airbus A330-900, they have 2 planes. And in the past they had the Boeing 737-300, the 400 and the 500. So, but that was in the past. Now once we fly a company or an airline that flew some other aircraft in the past that we have in the sim, maybe we'll also switch to an older aircraft like the 146 for example. Missed that one a bit. And Peter, 5009 on board, 2200 full per hour. 550 nautical miles to fly, so you have more than enough fuel. Okay. Peter, je klinkt verkouden. Je had me gisteren moeten zien. Joris, Peter, thanks Guitar Mine for the bits about stutters. And welcome Joris. But Peter, if you saw me yesterday, then it was even way worse than now. I'm still sick, but I'm sweating like a pig. You know, yeah, not feeling 100%. My nose, my ears, everything. Also my cheeks and everything. In my face, it hurts. So I hope I'm better tomorrow morning, because you know where I need to go tomorrow. So I hope I can go. Also this evening I need to go there, but yeah, I was too sick to go there. So I say I will go tomorrow. Hopefully I'm better. But actually I doubt it a bit, because it always takes a week or something with me. I'm the last one that gets sick in my family, but it also takes the longest time to recover. Peter, then you are not longer sick but ill. What's the difference? Peter, what is the difference between sick and ill? For me, sick and ill is always the same. I never made a difference between it. En Peter, sick is onwel voelen en ill is echt ziek zijn. Well, I had it already on Saturday, and I knew that it was coming. I felt it already on my throat. When was that? On our last stream or so? I told you that I had the feeling, and that I was scared, because it comes always just before the weekend. That's the worst moment. You know, and now on Saturday it was already, you know, at work I was running around with a scarf to protect to keep my neck warm, but it was already too late. On Sunday I was so sick. I came home Sunday morning. Then I watched the Formula 1 at 7. But I missed some parts. And then after I went to bed, when I woke up, I was so sick. And yeah. Peter, please don't go into my neighborhood now. Yeah. Joris, Peter, ik had even al aangeraden om zich te desinfecteren met uw Rochefort of een eerste whisky. Ja. Now, the only thing what helped a bit today was actually drinking tea. That always helps. A hot tea. I only drink that when I'm sick or ill. But alright. So we have 12 likes, so thank you guys for liking. We have also a new top chatter. The top chatter was, I think, on the end of last week. It was Mr. Davis. So Davis Carwin Davis is back on top. And at the moment it changed again because it's night at night. Alright, so at the moment it's night at night. But when I opened it, it was actually Carwin Davis. Oh, Carwin Davies, not Davis. Okay, excuse me. Sometimes it is hard to know how you just need to pronounce it. And Carwin, you will get Night at Night back. Well, I think you can do that. And Peter, hoe gedacht joh, is a very good Rochefort is a very good medicine. If you have sort of coldness, hot milk with a big rum in it, immediately in bed and sweating like a horse. Well, sweating, that's a good thing to get off your cold. Indeed. Good night, I will be silent now. And yours is Irish tea. I don't know what tea. Normally I drink green tea with Kalish. Normally. But the thing that I drank today, I don't know what it was. But you don't taste it anyway. So 56 minutes and our green bar is still not active. So will be a long flight. So it will be 2 hours 10 minutes, I believe. Even longer. And that was not the plan. So 398 nautical miles to top of descent. We should have 3,000 liters of or kilograms of fuel left. We'll try to check that after. Yeah, there's so for the taste, there comes the Irish in. Hey Carwin, 11:45 your time, and 9:46 my time. No, it's 10:45 your time. Yes, okay. Correction for Carwin. Yeah, good. It's 10:45 p.m. at the moment. Also, our time will change, but that's next month, I believe. No. So Peter, last weekend of October. Okay, thank you. I always forget that when it's there. Yeah, no, here it is the last Sunday of October. Okay. Great, oh sorry to Karin. So 3 AM will be 2 AM. Oh. I hope I have no night shift then. Because otherwise I need to work 1 hour longer. Kevin, good night. I'm having you on. No. Now, much faster we cannot fly because we are almost on the limit. And this is our beautiful livery, Citilink. And so next week we go back to the 737, or at least we try to do that. That will be not always be possible, I believe, but we will try that. I will open a program, maybe it shows up there, yeah, right there, okay, sorry. So next week we will apply for a Norwegian. I'm sure that they are flying the 737s. And then I need to see which one Scandinavian airlines. They have a mix of A320s and 737s. Copa Airlines, I think they have the 737s. American Airlines, we will also try for that one, depending on what stars they have. Sky Airlines has the A320s. Philippine Airlines has the also A320s, I believe. I think they had in the past 737. In Kevin, they have a national-wide clock change from standard time to daylight saving time, where the clocks are switched forward by 1 hour in the summer. The next clock's change is in Belgium will be on October 29, 23 at 3 o'clock to standard time. The clocks are then sent back 1 hour. And yours is on the night of Saturday 28 to 29. 3 o'clock, it will be 2 o'clock. So yeah, that means that I need to work 1 hour longer. And Peter Carvin, you are a fast guy for searching time changes here in Belgium. Yes, he's pretty fast. I never can do that. So we can apply for a Norwegian. So Norwegian has the Boeing 737-800 and also the MAX 8. And then in the past also the Fokker 50 and 60. The McDonnell Douglas MD-80 as well. And the Airbus A340 and A330-200. And Cohen, of course, Peter, I'm a professional typer. I type fast. And Peter, a nice week. Carvin, you like helping out Davey, thank you very much, I really appreciate that. Always nice from you. Also on the airport streams, very nice that you help me out. So Copa Airlines fleet, they have Boeing 737-700 and 800, and also the MAX 9. So Copa we can put on the list for next week. And they are located in Panama. Going, I can hear a sound air flying overhead from Wanaka. Wanaka. That's a small island, no? Yeah. I'm going to search for American Airlines, but that will fly the Boeing as well. Oh. They have actually a mix. So they have the 737-8, the MAX 8 as well, and then the A319 and the A320, like the Fenix, and also the Airbus A330, the 2 and the 300. Alright, but they are actually more towards the Boeings. And also the Airbus A321. What else they have? Oh, they had also the British Aerospace 146, the 100 and the 200. And that's also an option. They had also the Fokker 100. Nice. And then Carvin Davis, I can hear sound air flying overhead from Wanaka. I was already reading that. Of course, I'd like to do that twice. Ja, is Davy voor de lijnen veranderen. Voor de lijn veranderen de uren pas als de laatste dienst binnengekomen is. Want het geeft anders te veel problemen. Oh. Ja, ik heb er eigenlijk nog niet bij nagedacht hoe dat daar zou werken. Maar bij ons is het gewoon dan 1 uur langer. Ja. Nu, ik had dat 7 jaar na elkaar. Dat altijd in mijn weekend viel, dat ik de nacht had. Ik denk dat we nu 5 jaar gerust zijn. Dat altijd in de andere shift valt. Als ik correct ben. Okay, tonight as per Volanta, after reaching Benba, we will be back on track. Yeah, but that was actually my track anyway, but it was just too long. So there's still no green bar. Yeah, so we will reach shortly at Benba, and then we go to Salax, and then we start our up descent. Joris, wat doe je? Wel, ik zit in de bierindustrie. Maar dus daar, ja. Ik werk voor de Stella en de Jupiler en anderen. Dus Stella, Jupiler, Corona, Victoria, van die dingen, leffen. Alle soorten leffen. Budweiser. At night at 250 nautical miles to Stalax, a short flight, lol. Yeah, normally the flight time is 1 hour and 4 minutes. If you just put in the departure and the arrival in, and then you put it in SimBrief, it will give you a flight of 1 hour and 4 minutes. We are flying 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we are still not on past our departure airport something. Yours, hey, IMBAF, yes. AB IMBAF. And it's a great job. It's a great company, and it's great beer as well. Always nice. Now, not that I drink that much, but sometimes it's nice to drink a very cold beer. Dan zit je aan de bron der bron, de fontein of ja. Ja, inderdaad. Het schuimend water. Dus ik zit aan de bron. En Peter, heb jij ooit al een Victoria gedronken? Je drinkt een short thing. De Victoria is een beetje competitie voor de duvel. Een beetje gelijkwaardig als de duvel. Heb je al een Victoria gedronken? Of Joris? Heb je al een Victoria gedronken? Verder is dat een blond bier, ja, zoals een duvel. Moet je dezelfde lijn als de duvel, ja. Blond bier. Maar jij drinkt geen blond bier, zeg je. Ik drink geen bruin bier. Alright, we still don't see anything on our green bar on top. Joris, nee, maar bij deze mag je altijd een bakje komen afzetten. Kijk, we hebben dan niet in bakken, denk ik. Ik denk dat dat in gewoon verpakkingen is, zonder bak. Of in dozen. Peter, nee, ik drink grotendeels bruin bier. Laat anderzijds maar en komen hoor, altijd welkom. Kijk, ik zal zien wat ik kan doen. School. Ik gebruik bruin bier voor mijn stoofvlees. Peter, multiple overall. Alright. Then yours, do you come also to Leuven if you drive with the bus? Is that one of your places where you go? Or is that a whole other place where you go? Sorry. Ja, eens hebben we er eens een keer afgesproken worden om samen te degusteren. Maar dat kunnen we ook altijd wel een keer doen. Maar niet in het weekend. Using Google Translate now, right? Yeah. Okay. My excuse, right. So we go over to English, otherwise people don't understand the thing of it. So we were actually talking about my work and the beer that we make at the company where I work for. No problem, joking. Where is Mr. Joking? Now, today I got paid by my salary, and I got for the first time more than $400. Normally it's 200, 300 I believe, the low 300. Last week it was 275 or something. So now it's $415. This is the first time that I have that. Now I had the 10% more because of that 5-hour thing. And yesterday we made $500 in one flight. That night sleeping, yeah, but I don't know if his hour also changed there. And it's already 11 o'clock my time, so it is already 2 hours later, so it's 7 at least, or 8 in the morning. It's a shame. Sleeping so long. Meantime, I'm checking American Airlines. That will be a 5-star company. Yeah. So I guess we can not apply there because it's a 5-star company. And if you go to help, and there is useful links. There is somewhere a list. Pilot rank. There's a THROTTLE rank. Or so I make around 30-40% chance to have selected by American Airlines, or even less. Peter, you don't really earn much money in real life. You should have been bankrupt quite early. Yeah. Kevin, gotta head off. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for the stream. Have a great day, Joe Trimboli, and evening to everyone else. Alright. So, Kevin, have a very nice day. Enjoy, and see you next time, mate. And Peter, have a nice day, Kevin. See you tomorrow. Yours, I drive between Antwerp and Rumst, 191, and Antwerp, Berchem, Duffel, 52, 53, Antwerp, Berchem, Contig, Waarloos, 92 and 91. Okay, thanks for the information, Joris. Okay, now you have a good score of 97.12, yes. So many province in Antwerp for Joris, yeah. I'm not so familiar with Antwerp, but okay, now have a nice day to Karin. Joris, bye Karin, and have a nice day. So yeah, tonight I have a 97.12 at 4 100s in a row. Now yesterday that was a 97 that I had, but you can do that the same, because the mistakes that you make are just the lights. Just the lights, that's all. So just keep an eye on your lights, turn them off, turn them on when they need. Like after we land, when you exit the runway, the first thing what you do is turn off runway lights and landing lights, and you turn on, actually before you touch down, let's say at 3,000 feet, you turn on your runway lights, taxi lights, and your landing lights are already on from 9,000 feet. So turn those on 9,000 feet. At 3,000 feet, you turn on runway and taxi light. After you land and you exit the runway, yeah, and then you have that line, the whole short line actually, you go over that, and you turn off your runway lights, your landing lights, and you leave on your taxi lights. Then you taxi to the gate, you stop there, and you turn off your taxi lights. Yeah. Also, yeah, your strobe, you need to set it on auto. Yeah, then you cannot do anything wrong. It will go automatically off. So set it on auto, and you will be fine all the way. So before you shut down your engines, check that is off or on auto. The taxi light is off, and then you shut down your both engines. Also make sure that your spoilers are disarmed and that your flaps are retracted before shutting down the engines. So you need to keep an eye on this. That need to be retracted. This need to be disarmed, because you arm that before landing. And then you turn also the lights off here, and then you can shut down your engine 1 and 2. Joris, by the way, Waarloos is Maas site. Oh, I don't know that. We don't know where the Maas site is. No. And thank you for the information, mate. Knight, yes, and alright. Okay, Knight, auto from beginning of the flight, yes. This is the easiest way. So mine is placed on auto from the beginning of the flight. So actually, when you need to turn it on, and that is actually on your hold short before taking off, you need to set that on auto, or you can set that on any time actually on auto. And that's why I set it today on auto, and then you cannot do anything wrong. So before you enter the runway, you put it on auto. Peter, you know where Mars is? And Peter, and when leaving the runway is that throttle off. Well, for our thing that's not needed. Our pilot's life, so they don't give you penalty points for that, but you can do that. Yeah. So now we have a bar, a green bar. I just saw it. We have a green bar on top. So we are making progress now. We have still 4,520 kilograms, 4,500 in tank. So that's hopefully enough. So we will make our also our promotion for from first officer to senior first officer, and then we need another 5,000, and I believe the next rank is then captain, I think. Yours but the left the plane. The place where I get the plane, but I left the place. Yeah, yes, they closed some places, I know. And Peter, at night I'm making a manual how to start from cold and dark till cold and dark for the A320. So yours, I think the company actually closes down 2 factories or something, and they place everything in one. I believe that is what happened some years ago. And Peter, that night I'm making a manual how to start from. Yeah, I was already reading that. I do that every time. So 1 hour and 27 into the flight. Normally we should fly another 7 minutes and then we should land, but in this case we have still 40 minutes to go, I believe. If we go to our progress page, then we see 276 nautical miles, and if we go to performance page, 170 until descent. There is a downsizing, yeah, and yeah, something. Try to have a cheaper option, I think, also for transport and stuff like that. So everything on one place. It are hard times, I need to say. Hard times for everyone, everywhere. And Peter, I've been working on the manual today. It takes quite some time to be correct, based on real-life pilots flying the fly-by-wire, the Fenix. Okay. But it will be nice when it's finished. And of course, it's not in 1, 2, 3 that it's done. It takes time. But it will be maybe very welcome for the most people. So tomorrow we fly the fly-by-wire. And then we have also a nice flight with a standard livery, the normal livery. So that it's just like this one until here, and the rest is white and instead of blue. So I made the flights already until Wednesday. Still need to make the Thursday flight. Here is normal when I have one zip. Both I get head both man. Yeah, it's normal. Normal. The beer is not so good, eh? you know Mars, from what company that is? Right, come on, put it in chat. What is the main company of Mars? Peter, when it's ready, I upload it on David's Discord. Thank you very much, Peter. And thumbs up from yours. Yes, yours, because it's an industrial beer. You won't have it with a Trappist beer. Yeah, it's from Alchemas, but under what group that falls? What is the main company behind Alchemas? Do I need to give a tip? And I will say give the tip. What is the main company behind Alchemas? And I will give the tip in Flemish because I cannot say it in English. So, but I can say it in Flemish, and that is kattenpis. That's a tip. And Peter is laughing with it. Peter Haneke, yes. So actually Haneke is the main company from Alchemas. So that's why you get a headache of it. But try to drink a Hoegaarden, and you will never have a headache of it. I like Rita van Hoegaarden, they're also very nice. Never had a headache of it, never. Peter, there's only one Dutch beer which is very nice, and that's La Trappe. Oh, I heard from it, but never drink it, I think. Mark is mine. And Guide Night, Heineken is my favorite beer. Oh, Jesus. Guide, did you ever drink already tried a real beer? Oh, un Stella Artois. Okay, that's a real beer. Joris zou ook een maas oil kunnen zijn. Ja. Look at that stellar twice, of course. You cannot compare that with Heineken. Or do you? Can you compare Stellar one with Heineken? Don't think so. Heineken is black. So 116 distance to top of descent. So we need to keep an eye on that because it goes very quick now. One of the worst beers that I ever drink. In that time I was drinking always Hoegaarden. I was used to drink Hoegaarden because it's a very nice white beer, and sometimes I also was drinking Denterhem's white beer. Also that was okay to drink, but then sometimes you came at a place that they didn't have one of the two, and then they had Bruges white beer. Oh my god, that I needed to throw up from that. Literally, just drinking, and I started to throw up in my glass. Joris, good night. I wish I could send you some Belgian beers. Well, in the winter time you need to visit me at the airport, and maybe we can drink a beer together, because then it's much easier to keep the beer cold. Joris Heineken may and not be called beer. True. And Peter, there is only one very nice white beer, and that's Hoegaarden. And Joris Brugse Witte. Ooh man. Never give that to me. Never. Never again. Right now that Joris Schalkens recently checked Belgian beers on the internet. They have very big variety. I did not know that. I thought it was German beer. It was Germany that which has the best beer. No, it's Belgium. But there are so many beers in Belgium. Even I don't know all the beers in Belgium. Smaller companies, just beers that only get brewed in during the winter time, you know. So there are so many. But the most are okay or very good. But here and there, of course, you have that with everything. Some beers are not good. So now you have the best beer and best chocolate, yes, and best French fries as well. The best waffles? No? Brussels waffle? Or a Liège waffle? Yeah. You're a small country, but we have some good things. Joris, on German beer you could go to the longest, because alcohol percentage is lower But also for the British beers, it's also lower. And actually every export beer is lower. And depending from country to country. Peter, the latest info I got some time ago, Belgium has over 800 beers. Yeah, it's possible. I don't know, I don't have a number on it, but there are a lot of beers. 81 to go. Where's my number here? Fuck. $4,000 kilograms of fuel left. Right night, Godiva chocolate is dominating in Brussels airport. I always saw that. I even don't know that one. So, no clue. I don't know that one. Now, I'm not a specialist in chocolate, for sure. The chocolates that I eat are actually Leonidas Cafe Manon, the white ones with nut in it. Here is import, you mean? What do you mean? Well, the import, no, import. Yeah, I think also imported. You also like Carlsberg. Okay, sometimes I was drinking Carlsberg, but that was mostly when I had no other option, or only bad options. So then I was drinking Carlsberg instead of something worse. But like if you export beer to the UK, then it will be a lower percentage of alcohol, and also to other countries. Yeah, the duty free is full of it. Okay. I never saw it. But I never wet the chocolate, of course. Sometimes I eat chocolate, but not that much. Not good for my line. And granted, I find Carlsberg light. And Peter, the real Belgian chocolate is Côte d'Or, the chocolate with the elephant. Yes, it's delicious, Peter.
Squawk 7000.
From Kite at Night.
Frequency change approved. Super Green 1234. Kuala Lumpur Center. Super Green 1234.
So 80 nautical miles to go. We are halfway our flight.
Flight level 370. Request flight following.
Now we are more than halfway because we did a detour. A long one.
Squawk 3506 Super Green 1234.
And that night you always buy Côte d'Or on Xmas, the 72 pieces pack. I almost never buy it because I'm not really a chocolate eater. If I have that in the house, I will eat it, but I will not buy it especially for me. So 1 hour and 44 minutes into the flight. And yours, I will be right back. Take your time, mate. Take your time. We descend in 50 nautical miles. Exactly. Peter, I always buy the Côte d'Or milk chocolate with nuts. Oh. Okay. Right, you can try the dark, it's very good, yes. I prefer lately also the dark over the light brown or the milk chocolate, but I have enough after one little piece. Yeah. So I cannot eat that, a lot of it. No, just a little piece, and it tastes good, but then it stops for me. Right, this one is my son's favorite with the nuts. Nice. So we have a lot of things that are alright in Belgium, but like Carvin, he likes to visit Belgium. I think he will be bored here. There's not so much to see. And also the weather is not that great, especially not in the winter. So I think there are more beautiful places that you can visit. And so I will put our altitude already to 10,000 feet first, because we are flying the Airbuses again. 10,000 feet. So now we have extra time, so we get more money. We have a more than 2-hour flight, so we get a little bit more money, but it don't make really a big difference. And Joe Trim is awake. Mr. Joe is awake. Peter, well, it depends on what Carwin likes to see and visit in Belgium. A small country, but beautiful places to visit. Alright, where are those places? Right now, variable wind at destination. 2 knots headwind, 1 knot cross. These are the wind conditions at the moment, right here. What is this? Oh, weather, pinball. So we can go here, third page. So it's dry, meter, apply. Yeah. No interaction. 25 degrees.
Green 1234. Contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 126.1.
So yeah.
Good day.
Enter destination
Going to
data.
126.1 super green 1234.
We go to the
Kuala Lumpur Center, super
performance
green,
page
123
and
for
next
flight level
page,
370.
next one. 25 degrees
Super Green
from destination.
1234. Kuala Lumpur Center.
QNH is 10:11. Ten of the mouths. Then we have the wind. I don't know how you put that in actually, but it says here 168 at 9. I don't know from where that comes. But we have an ILS landing, so no problems. The other runway was not ILS, also no RNAV. I think that night is already descending, I see. So we will do that shortly. We'll do that now. You took runway 22, no ILS. Oh yeah, so the wind is a bit wrong for that. And so 04 is better. You have ILS there, and yeah. But I needed to adjust my whole flight plan for that at the end, because it was a bit of a mess. And also on little Navigraph it seemed to be a mess. If you see this, so we come from here, we do this, and we make that turn right here to the airport. But I selected this as the start, but it don't want to connect it. So what I did, I deleted this one, this one, this one, and this one, and I go from here to here. So that's what I did. Okay, so we just need our barrel for our arrival. So we go to open charts, approach. Yeah, ILS 04. So frequency is 110.1. Approach course is 41 degree and 323. 323 for our barrel. Still gets enter destination data. Why that is, I don't know. So I will have a little bit of a different route than you. I will go to here already. Showcase drone speed of Volante. Oops. Why is this? What changed? Yours, I'm back. Alright, welcome back, mate. So we just started our descent, and yeah, shortly we will land. We'll turn on our seatbelt sign. We set up everything already for our approach.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Super Green 1234. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Super Green 1234, Kuala Lumpur Center. Clear to the Charlie airspace.
Alright, so once we go under the 10,000 feet, we put landing lights on. Around 3,000 feet, we turn on our runway lights and taxi light. And then we are ready for landing. We still don't see Mr. Joe. Nope, he's awake. Oh, and we just got hit by lightning. There's another one. $22,000 feet.
You have control.
I have control.
Hey, I don't have control.
I have control.
You have control.
Yeah, that's much better.
Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
One, 0, 1, 3, set.
1, 0, 1, 3, set. Seat belts.
On.
Minimum.
No DH set.
Auto brake.
Auto brake, medium.
Medium armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Alright. Doo-doo, doo-doo. 10,000 feet. There we need to be. How long is my landing runway? 13,205 feet. Really, if I pronounce dat correctly. Waarom als een vliegtuig gaat opstijgen en de motoren op hard gaan? Waarom maakt dat zo'n raar geluid zo? Omdat dat moet werken. Hoe harder dat hij moet werken, hoe meer geluid dat hij maken. Als ik harder moet werken, moet je ook te grommen. Ja, iedereen toch? Nou, welcome to the stream. $16,000 feet, and right, it's right there. 16,000 feet as well. Peter, that's about 4 kilometers. Yeah. 4 kilometers. Beter toe banden, dat is afhankelijk van welk geluid en wie de maakt. Meantime, we are flying for almost 2 hours. That was a bit miscounted by me. Check our fuel. 3,500 left, or almost 14,000 feet. And low brakes is more than enough. Probably that will be more than enough, but you didn't see me land yesterday. And I would like to land the first time. I don't want to go around today. So after yesterday, I know that it's easier for me to fly the Airbus, the Boeing, than the Airbus. Yesterday it was horrible. My landing, the touchdown was okay, but the way I landed, no good. So I need that medium brake, because it will be a long way that or a lot of runway that I need. Or maybe not a long one, but I will land in the middle of the runway, so then I need medium just in case. This is the Airbus. Yesterday it didn't go well. Now I was much more sicker than at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, switching over from Boeing to Airbus is very tricky for me. QNH 1008. Here is so no 5 in a row. No. So yes.
1008 set.
1008 set. Passing.
So yesterday I had a
9,697.
And
now,
that's just because of the speed. 30 knot speeds exceeded on taxi out. That was not possible. Never reached 20. Speed brakes. So I never reached 20 knots, and they gave me a penalty that I reached and that I get over 30. You know, that's not possible, and I want to check it today. Now my maximum knot speed on taxi out was 13 knots today. So luckily I set my altitude to 10,000, so now we can descend further to 2,000. Come on.
123.7 Super Green 123.
So we have no 5 in a row. We fucked it up already yesterday. And today it will be also because I have a speed penalty. At 10,000 feet we were flying at 380 or something. So it will be a bad result today as well. So my 97 average will go lower.
133.25 Super Green 1234.
9,300 feet.
Approach Super Green 123 for 9,400 feet.
And then we turn on our landing lights.
For Singapore, approach QNH to 9.77. Continue as planned. Super Green 123 for contact Singapore approach on 126.3. Good day.
Ignite tonight is at 9,002,
for Super Green
but he takes the older runway. He has also no RNAV, I believe. Kite Knight, do you have RNAV? Because you don't have ILS, do you have RNAV? And I don't think you have RNAV. That was our original runway to land, but because of the wind direction we needed to switch over to 2-2. Oh, 7006. Spoilers are orange. So that Knight has no RNAV, so you will have a pretty difficult landing, I guess. Peter, and there is a map on the Phoenix, not a fly-by-wire. What do you mean? No airnav. There's also airnav on the fly-by-wire. Is that MAF or RNAV?
Good day.
I cannot read it.
123.7 for Super Green 1234. Singapore Center Super Green 123 for 6,700 feet.
Super Green 1234, Singapore Center QNH 29er, decimal 78 continue as
I was
planned.
testing out another program to do the recording, but unfortunately I don't know how it works. So we stick for now with Sky Dolly and Stutter Dolly. And Peter, Joris, you set your speeds in the restrictions yourself. Well, yeah, I need to think on that, to do that as well, especially below 10,000 feet. Flight control replay, yes, I have it, but I don't know how it works. Now maybe on a better day I will understand it, but not when I'm sick. Panda, zou je ook kunnen vliegen met een echt vliegtuig? Geen idee. Geen idee. Als je bedoelt een airliner like de Boeing or de Airbus, geen idee. Ik denk het niet. Je hebt niet het gevoel dat je moet hebben in je pedalen, in de joystick of de yoke. Dus ik vrees er een beetje voor. Misschien met wat beginnersgeluk. Good night, wait for the next update. Okay. Hey Joris, yes, there is RNF. I watched a video from a real A320 pilot. Yeah. That was what I was thinking. QNH check. Come on, camera. Peter, yes, Joris, if you fly the Phoenix, it has RNAV, but on the fly-by-wire, there is no RNAV available yet. I did already RNAV approach on the A320 from the fly-by-wire. We'll do that tomorrow. an RNF approach tomorrow, because tomorrow we fly the wire. Mark, landing time. Yes, landing time. We're coming very close. 2,700 feet. So turn on our runway lights and our taxi lights. Come on, that need to be on. Stupid. This also need to change before I get penalty points. There we go. Chandellini, I'm pretty late for you, Davey.
Radar altimeter alive.
Check. Flaps 1.
Sean, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And yeah, thank you for joining. Yeah, we are pretty late with the detour that was actually way too long. That was longer than our complete flight. Sorry. A mistake by me. I wanted to extend the flight a little bit, but I made it actually double as long. More than double. Who's behind me? Peter, yes, okay, but it will be a visible approach. Well, we'll check out tomorrow. If we have an RNF, the chance to have an RNF approach. Yours, I don't have the Phoenix, Peter.
Flaps 2.
Okay. Are we gonna land at the same time?
Sync rate.
But are you kidding? Sync
1000.
Check. Gear down.
Gear down. We are already too low. Need more flaps. What is that? Flaps full. There we go. Ready for impact. Brace, brace, brace. I'm missing something probably. Do I have this? Lock. Yeah. Okay.
100 above.
My plane.
Minimum.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
There it goes. What I told you.
5. Retard.
Spoilers. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2. Diesel. $70 knots.
Okay, here we go. I will slow down as much as possible, and then we turn left. We make some space for Mr. Knight at night. And we do everything very slowly, otherwise we get some penalties. We have 15 knots, slowing down. Knots. We go here and then we turn everything off, and then we go to a Mr. Knight at night. Okay, parking brake set, and then runway lights off, taxi, landing lights off as well. And then our flaps, spoilers. Alright, and then we go outside. And there we see Ignite at night coming. This is also a P-Ware airport, or should be. It looks a bit messy. Sean, the fiber wire has RNF no rear. And got that no a few minutes apart. Okay. And then Peter, correction, you're not really on the pink diamonds. 192, nice. And Sean, yeah, you won't track FPA mode and to get the green LDAF indicator. Okay. Mark, nice, perfect landing. It was a long landing. I knew that that was happening or will happen today. I knew that. There will also be no tomorrow we'll fly the flower wire. Maybe it's different tomorrow, but there we have Mr. Knight is landing. Peter, landing speed is 110 knots too high. Should be about 134. Yeah, possible. I didn't check the speed here. I forgot. But we were pretty heavy. And we have 2,960 left on fuel. Alright. Parking brake off. And then we taxi to our gate. Sean, when is your next driving video? Well, when I get better again. That will be not this week. Next driving video. I need to work on it. It will come, and I hope as soon as possible, of course. But at the moment, there are so many things that I need to do, and I'm also not so well the past days. So I try to do it as soon as possible, but I need to take care of some things before I can do that as well. So we'll see. But once we depart with it, then it will be more frequent. And Peter, okay, Sean, on my next flight with the fiber wire. Check. Peter, you have to check your landing speed on the perf page. Yeah. Look, I think the Boeing is more my thing. Sean, Peter, I should mention that it's not an actual RNAV approach, as you don't use the LS button. And Sean, I'm sorry to hear you not feeling well, Davey. Well, yeah, it's already a little bit better. Yesterday it was the worst day, and when I woke up I was miserable. So sick. Good night, hello Sean Delaney, it's been a long time. And Sean, good night, a long time no see. So 11 knots, that is the speed that we get, and this is also P-Ware Airport. So then we go to the center, to the blue markings or the name of the airport, and we can see that as well. And of course I forgot to put my replay on. Great. Great. It was ready. But I forgot. My excuse. We will park here, take also the wrong one. That night you are always here. Yeah, you are always here. That's true. That's true. Very nice. So parking brake set. And then what else we need to do is taking care of the lights. So on the top lights we don't come. We just turn off the taxi light. Landing light was already off, runway light was off as well. Then we go to our flaps. Flaps are retracted. Spoilers, gun spoilers are disarmed, and we can turn off. Peter, don't worry, David. We were shouting too much about the Arnav approach. Yeah, I know. And it's Monday. It was a bad landing anyway, you know, it was a long landing, you know. I thought I had it, but definitely not. Okay, so we turn off engine number 1 and engine number 2, and then you will see that we have a lot of penalties. Or 2 big penalties. Okay, so we go to that program, to a pilot's life. Here we go. Then we go to our flight, and then we look what we did. That thing that took us a long time. My mistake. If we departed on runway 05, then I took the same, but not so far as this, and then it was somewhere here, and then we made that, so it was already a big part shorter, but I thought it was exactly the same. Dashboard, we have a mail. Okay, so we go to our flight, and then we can submit our flight, and that will be horrible. So submit flight. Yes, so it's submitted, and then we can see our logbook. Congratulations, you have been promoted to senior first officer. You can view your new contract via the link on the dashboard page. Alright, so you are promoted. We go to our logbook. You didn't start the APU and no exterior power enabled yet. No. Here, a 97 again. 97 again. Okay, so they didn't give me the penalty for the speed, but they give me a taxi penalty again. The speed. Here, again. Ground speed, taxi out. Always the same with the Phoenix. Always the same with the Phoenix. You cannot get a 100 with the Phoenix. I told you at always what the speed was on taxi out. Yeah, and I didn't go over 13 knots. And I get a fail for that. That I go over the 30 knots. I didn't go over 13 knots. And I get a fail. So with the Phoenix, it's not possible to get a 100%. So that's a bug into the system. Landing speed was 36. That was because of the second touchdown. because the first one was 197, but I had a bounce, and the second was 36. So that's a bit of a cheat. Alright, so yeah, 97. All the rest was good, but there's nothing I can do with the Fenix. There is a problem with that one in the program here then. Okay, so we can go to dashboard. What we needed to do. We have one friend request. Okay, close. And then we have a new contract. So now we have 62 dollars. So we came from 54. Now we will have 62 dollars. Our contract. And nothing else that is important. So next will be a captain. That's the next rank, and we need a 10,000 XP. So in 55 flights we will be captain, because we did 5,000 XP on 55 flights. So around 55 flights later we will be captain, something like that. All right, good. Good night, congrats. Thank you very much. So this is our airport. It's a Payware airport. We have something here. All right. The modeling inside will not be done. No modeling inside. Check here, it will be the same, I guess. Yeah, no modeling inside, except for that little part here behind the glass. Alright. And you just signed a contract with Jazeera. Okay, good luck with that. So they have nice routes as well. So you can go anyway, short, medium, long, you name it. It's all there for that company. And what do you earn in an hour? What's your salary? Because I have now 62 because I got promoted. I come from a 54, I believe it was. Now I have 62. That's the highest that I already got. Before I had 60 with Air India. That was the highest. So we have a place here as well. So this is a Payware airport, guys. Now it's nothing too fancy. Of course it's better than what it is in default, but it's not really that fancy. Alright, okay, an overview. This is the airport. So guys, tomorrow we have another flight. Then we fly from Jakarta to Singapore, and then to the city or the of Singapore. Because today we were flying actually. So we were flying to Batam. This is Batam in Indonesia. Tomorrow we fly to Singapore. It's actually just next to this place. This is a small island. And tomorrow we fly to the left a bit, and then there's Singapore, and that's for tomorrow. And then on Wednesday we fly from Batam to Medan in Indonesia. So we do that with Airbus A330 on Wednesday. Tomorrow we fly the Airbus A320 Neo with the fly-by-wire. So that's for tomorrow. For today, I want to thank you, Knight at Night, for flying with me as usual. And yeah, it was a longer flight, my excuse. Tomorrow we will have normally a the normal flight. I don't need to extend it, I believe. If you go to our flight for tomorrow, it's already ready here. So 477, maybe. Depend on the departure, I can just make it a little bit longer, depending. And then we'll see. So from Jakarta to Singapore. At the moment we are here, Batam, here, right here. That's where we land today. And tomorrow, fly down from Jakarta to Singapore. It's just next to it, but then we depart from another airport. Guys at night, thank you for the stream and thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for your company, mate. And Peter Davey, you are 2 weeks too late. F1 was 8 days ago. Yes, I know. I need to be... Well, I need to go now because Japan is also already done. What is the next one? Yours, thanks Davey for the great stream. Thank you very much for being here as well. Have a great night's sleep all. And have also a nice day tomorrow. And yours yesterday morning and the Chinese GP. That was Japanese yesterday morning. No? Peter, have a good night, Eddie, and see you. So guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow again on another flight then from Jakarta to Singapore. So that's what we do tomorrow with the A320 Neo, the flower wire one. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I hope I'm alright tomorrow. So good night, and Peter, and a good day for Joe. Also Joe, yeah, if you are here, enjoy your day. I know you're awake, but enjoy your day, mate. Yours alright, my mistake, no problem, mate. So guys, see you, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Peter, good night, Davey, and yours, have a nice day, and Joe, bye bye. Alright, so guys, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Mark, goodbye, thanks, life, no problem, mate. Also Mark, have a great one. Thanks for being here, and today we are finished. Tomorrow we continue. Alright, so cheers, bye bye.